So here prototype 0.5 and 0.6, I believe. And in both of these I have versions of halo effects. Now there's slight differences between these two. I'm going to adjust that light. The slight differences is that in this one the LEDs are facing down against a reflective surface. And on the one on the right, the LEDs are actually facing outward, so it's a circle and the LEDs are facing outward. They both have these opaque backs that are on the fabric side of the pillow, and they both have a piece of just acrylic sheeting on the inside that acts for the reflection. So you get that nice halo effect. And when we connect, we go for the glow. This is kind of interesting. So what I like about it is that you don't see the pixels directly. Of course the centering could be a little better, but these are prototypes. You don't see the pixels directly, you just see that halo. We have a couple of ways to make slight variations on this, not just to the direction of the pixels, but in both cases I also have a piece of fabric batting sitting on top, meaning between the actual pillow slip and the LED device. And over here you can see it's more pronounced. This what makes this nice, I don't know what you call it, it's kind of an aurora borealis type of effect. So it's foggy, it's smoky, it's nice and diffuse, and it's very soft. And this is a little more powerful, a light source, and I believe that's because the lights are facing directly down onto the reflective surface and shooting back up, whereas this one, the lights are probably about right here, so this opaque circle covers about an inch or more. So the lights are sort of shooting out on the sides, reflecting off of the acrylic, and then you have this batting on top, which acts as an additional diffuser and frosting layer. So I think these halos look quite nice. And there's the disconnecting effect. And boom, as always, back to regular pillows. Okay, here are the innards of prototype 0.5 and 0.6. I've already gone over 0.5 in a previous video. So for this one, it's just the guts of 0.6. This is a much simpler design. I simply have a NeoPixel strip that's kind of wrapped around itself into a circle with the LEDs facing out. It's taped onto a piece of cardboard, and that's the opaque backing. So that's the center of the circle that you see in the glow. And of course here's the sheet of acrylic, so when the button is pushed the lights shoot outward, and if I connect by touching the other button you can see this glowing effect. But when it's turned around in the pillow, that's basically what's facing the person who touched it. And this is simply batting that you find in any couch cushions. This is simple material to get, and that sits on top of it, and you can't see it that well in this light, I guess, but it acts as an additional diffuser. So the acrylic reflects it, and then this batting helps scatter the light and soften it. So that's the inside of these two prototypes.